Hello and hi there guys, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back with a very interesting thing for you people. And before we start, I want all of you people to subscribe to my channel, like it, comment on it, and do share my videos as much as you guys can. Alright guys, now coming on to what am I here for and why am I standing over here? Well, as you guys can see that today I'm extremely happy, extremely enthusiastic because today I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite movies that I ever had of all times. Well, before we start, I have a section for you people, if you guys know me out by now, that we are going to be talking about a blast from the past. And today the topic or the movie in other words which you guys are going to be talking about is going to be The Mummy Returns, and the third sequel of it, Mummy 3. Well guys, if we talk about one thing, then that is something that is there is this, that the Egyptian era was something that has been a cause of fascination for a huge amount of people. And how the pyramids were, how the pharaohs were, how the mummification was done, how those people built those pyramids. We guys get so many things that are there that still, are something that are big cause of concern when we have a look at this stature, this structure, and looking at that particular thing and then fantasizing this thing up, that how people used to live in that particular era. It was something that was always a huge cause of fascination for humans all across the globe. And this thing was converted into a movie, and I'm going to be talking about one of my most favorite actors known as Brendan Fraser. This guy has done a remarkable job. Literally, I have not seen anyone do justice with this role, and I could not have imagined anyone except for him in this particular role that I'm going to be discussing over here. He did a splendid ask, guys. The Mummy, the first sequel, is what where we talk about this thing up, that how the process of mummification takes place because of one person's betrayal, and how because of his relationship that had been done with the queen, how it ends up, how both of them are, they are mummified and they are kept in a certain sort of, I would say, a curse that's there. That mummy obviously eventually escapes, and how that mummy eventually takes over, coming back, and then the most important thing that's there. Two concepts were conveyed with the first sequel of Mummy that was there was what? That the belief that they had eventually in life after that. That is something which is clearly personified over here. Now coming to the second part, The Mummy Returns. Over here, now that mummy that had now obviously been back, that mummy wanted the love of his life, that queen that he was really fond of, to be back into reality also. And this is how the plot revolves around. Then we even have the arrival of the Scorpion King and how eventually that thing tends to happen. In the third sequel of Mummy, it did not do quite well as compared to the Mummy 1 and Mummy 2, or in other words, The Mummy Returns. But Mummy 3, although it had a nice cast, most of them were there. Yes, the heroine of the movie eventually tend to change up in this, but you had Jet Li also in this particular thing, and it was a total story that was based in how eventually the Renaissance period happened, and even before that, or the process of resurrection as far as the Chinese myths are concerned. So that was something which did not please the audience a bit too much. But if I talk about it, Mummy and The Mummy Returns, they are literally one of my own personal favorites, and people all over just loved these two movies out. And the third one was also something which was not so bad, but it could not do as good as the rest did. So guys, if you guys are really fond of the movies of mummies or the movies on mummies, and if you really want to go back into history and have a look at these particular things, I'll refer you guys, just do go over it, look at it, and you guys are really gonna enjoy yourself. So this is me, Yusuf, saying goodbye, you people. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Take care. Bye.